Hey, how's everyone doing today? So, of course, I'm going to be doing Crimson Desert still. Hope the guys having a good one. I appreciate y'all stopping in. Yesterday, I did have some technical difficulties. Had my heart racing on that one. But I did figure it out. Now I'm able to keep on filming for you guys. And I appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
So we'll be able to definitely check in now and get things going. Be able to not have to worry about, the record being scratched or anything like that. So, yeah, yesterday, I guess, part of my encoder for my stream was kind of messed up. So I readjusted it, put it to a more stable range, and I guess it should be relatively good now. So I guess what it was is that I had it overcapped, and now I just readjusted it, so it should be at a good level. So even if it was to peak at certain parts, it'll bring it back down, and go from there. Hopefully there's not much of an issue. I did bring it down about 100 kilobits per second. I did have it before. What I did put it to a much higher level, and I found out that did work for a certain period of time, but I guess these internet companies are pretty tricky, so they figured that I was using too much, and so they started throttling my usage. But now it should be I actually had it at about 100 megabytes, upload speed, and I was kind of throttling it, and I was like basically forcing their internet provider to give me more without paying them more. And then I guess they did something tricky and they started throttling down. Even though we have unlimited in the household, it doesn't really matter. They still figured that I was using too much. Even though I would change different IP addresses and servers and stuff like that, they still figured that I was doing too much, and so they, I guess, allowed it for basically 6 months, and then now they're just like, oh, we're just gonna throttle it down. So I guess I have to throttle it down. I don't know exactly how good my stream is going to look. I know that it's going to be moderate, but there should be no drops, should be no issues with that whatsoever. So everything should be absolutely perfect. It should be 1080p, no issues with that. Really good, no drops should be happening at all. There should be no issues with that. So let's get right into it. So today I'm going to be trying to get the frost element. Yeah, so my stream should be pretty good now. There should be no issues whatsoever. Like the visuals, the audio, everything should be crisp, clean. I do wish that I had a better camera, obviously, just because I can't. If I end up doing, like a full screen, it'll basically take the format that I have, and it'll just zoom it out, so it won't look as good, pretty much. Yeah, but I'm really liking the fit that I got now. Loving the design, all that stuff. Probably at some point going to be upgrading to a different set, but I haven't been upgrading any of my... I've been upgrading my weapons, but none of my armor, so... So I know that there is a...
Oh, you're as civilized as a rock, aren't you?
You're the one that ran into me, dude. Oh, it's him. It's him.
Wait!
This is the guy.
Who are you?
No, you're an outlaw, dude.
Let me go!
I'm not letting you go.
I'll call for the guards.
Confidential. Alright. Yeah, this is one of the outlaws, dude. And tie up. Excuse me. Coming through.
There's good days and bad days.
Good days
It's just
and
how life
bad
is.
days. Alright. I'm trying to remember exactly where I need to bring this guy to. The barracks, wherever that is. No, 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 no. Where's it at? I think, is it over here? It's not over there. Yeah, so this is the guy that I got. You know what I'm saying? I got Billy. Apprehended him. Turned to the outlaw.
Coin in hand right now if we forget this.
How long till the shift's over?
I don't know. I ain't your boss.
Payday
Alright, so
comes, I'm getting a proper
there is a way to
Earned that
put
much.
him on the horse.
I don't know where to find the bleed
So
bags.
you load him
I only
like
collect
this.
the draft.
And then you can get on and keep him on the
The day's
horse.
haul is yours if you let me walk away.
Nope. I get more for
Still
bringing you
until I
in,
drank the
buddy.
brew myself. Wait, please.
This is for you.
Go take a look. Impressive work.
That's the one. Lock 'em up.
You know, we'll run out of cells at this rate. Still, you saved me some trouble. Thank you. If you find more scum in the future, bring 'em here.
What did I get from that? Item acquired. Marshal Midler, first I wish to commend your unwavering dedication to your duties upon the field of battle. As you may be aware, the forces of Demnis have entered our territory, blah blah blah, under the guise of offering aid. Okay. I did come here to refine my my armor. We go right over here. Reinforced. Okay. Yeah, so the refinement, I got 3 more refinements. I've got 3 more on that one too. I don't know if that's actually doing what I think it's supposed to be doing, but we'll see. Yeah. It doesn't do anything with that. So I can level it up 3 more times. Yeah, +6 defense. Oh. Reinforcement, 1 of 40. What happened? You know what? I need to go and... I need to heal my armor. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah, so I'm getting no drops in frames, none of that, so... Definitely fixed that issue that I had. Yeah, 40 out of 40. It's good again. Yeah, see, that's why this one's actually a better one to wear. But you do lose defense, obviously. You gain... so, I mean, this one has a level 2 movement speed. You would lose movement speed. But you could take that gear off of it. And, well, you wouldn't be able to put it on this one, but you could put it on some of the other things. You know, like, if you wanted to put it here, you could put it here. But yeah, I'm going to try to get that one because it has the imbued fire. So I have to get the fire element in order to be able to use that. And then I could actually put that on, like here, for instance. And then I can move this to something else, you know, go from there. But, let's see, I think I have, what, 3 of them, right? So I could increase imbued elements, right? Yeah, so I mean, this would be a good one to get. I've got 2 more. I think I want to keep those so that I can actually, you know, make these stronger. Because I definitely need to make them stronger. One of them's at 24, right? Yeah. And then you look at the attack speed is level 3. Pretty good. Yeah, because it does have attack speed of 2. And then you got this one, obviously. Definitely pretty dope having those 2. All right, bounty notice. You don't get too much off of the bounty, so it's kind of redundant to do. A fortification. Okay, so equipable on armor and on shields. This one I can level up, obviously, and get more refinement and whatnot. This one you can't put anything on there. So, I mean, realistically, wearing like this type of armor would be better because I can increase the defense. You know, so if I wanted to get a better stat, it would actually be better to wear something like that. I mean, I like this armor; it's cool, but you can't level it up past anything that it already is. You know, if I go back to where I was, although I do need to sell a lot of this stuff. So Let me go to inventory. I do need to sell a whole bunch of
Friendly
stuff.
Grey Lane. At your service.
I got too much stuff in here. Far too much stuff. Alright. And then we also do have some other stuff like those and these as well. What is this? What does it say? 10% chance? Okay, yeah. This one has fire resistance. 10% silver gain. And then damage reduction. All that good stuff. Yeah, so the one that I have, this one, it's a level 5, right? Then we got this one has, well, not a level 5, it's a level 1 with 5. So it's already innately stronger. So this one would be stronger to use. And then this one has a movement speed. So 4 defense. Pretty good. It's not too bad. But there definitely is a lot of things that you can do. And this one technically would be kind of stronger too, because it's still a level 1 with a 12. I think the boots that I have on are 15 maybe. Yeah. Alright, let's go take the shovel. I already got enough of the mass. Let's see. Okay, yeah. I'm out of... Well, if that's the case, then... put that one in there. That one. I'll eventually need diamond. Alright, let's get rid of that. Alright. Let's see who I can give this stuff to. I know him I can give manage provisions.
Need something
I
packed?
can give
You've
him
come to the right person.
a lot of stuff. What does he got? Packaged cheese. This is bread. Yeah. Unpackaged trade goods. I don't know if I want to give that to him yet. Not enough to donate. That gives me a lot of health, so that's probably not good. Alright.
I just love all. Bring me whatever you want packed.
Yeah, I'm sure. Greets, gift. I think it's this guy over here, right? No, it's not. Oh, this guy's not even here.
Another day.
prick. I was about to ask you when you were heading out.
So everyone's available.
I was about to ask you when you were heading out.
Mission to dispatch. Well, yeah, I don't have any funds. That's the thing. My funds are down to nothing, dude. Rolling Hill expansion. Yeah, I need a lot of funds. Skill requirements not met. Which is the funds. Yeah, the second expansion I can't do because I don't have enough money. Which is crazy. 1 day and 6 hours. Second expansion. Alright.
Put
So
them to the test. They're keen for the work.
we lost stuff.
I was waiting for you.
No, that's 10k. Reward 600. It's not much. You don't get anything off of that. You don't get anything. You kidding me? Okay, how do
Looking
I?
for someone to join your journey?
I need to figure out how do I get funds. All right. Okay, so focus on running shield icon dispatches. Okay. So I could run these, and you can get a whole bunch. Okay. Dispatch. Okay. Another one. Need 2 to 4. Okay. This one you need more. Which, how much do you get from it? 5.3. Yeah. Should have did that. Okay. A ritual. What does this one do? Okay, yeah, I don't have enough for the armor. This one I guess I could do. Oh, you need 3 members. Okay. I don't have enough funds.
Looking for anyone? I'll fetch whoever you need.
Yeah, I guess
Just tell
that's
me the name.
that. Alright. I guess
always look like you haven't eaten?
Could sell him some stuff, I suppose. Yeah, this was actually probably a good bow. Not entirely sure, but it seems like it is. Lesser elixir. No stamina cost, 4 seconds. Beans, yeah, get rid of that. A crud club. I feel like I can probably sell that, but I'm not sure if I should. It's for refinement materials. I need to keep that. I needs to keep that. Alright.
Why'd you always look? I'll tell you, someday we'll sneak into a famous restaurant and pinch their best
Yeah.
recipe.
Yeah. This guy.
A man's gear can be his saving grace, or his downfall.
I could donate
You
it
want
to
the
the camp.
finest work? Wear your armor like a work of art.
I'll donate it.
You could fatten the camp's funds through a bit of trading.
If I could even donate it. I don't think I can. No, I can. Okay. So that's how you do it. I gotcha. So I can donate more funds to the camp. You know, whatever funds I have here, I can donate. So if I donate funds, I could do that, for instance. Barely went up though, dude. That's crazy. I need as much food as I can get, honestly, when I fight these things, so.
You could fatten, don't worry. I always make sure nothing goes missing.
Okay. Let's see. I mean, these I need to keep, some of them. I can get rid of that. Oh, so I actually had 3 of them. I'll keep 1. Legionary Gladius. Okay. Jeez. Mavex. Yeah, so I have multiple. I can get rid of one of those. And these, yeah, I can. There is a lot that I can do. Rubber tree. Rubber trees are good, so I'm not going to. That I can sell. Inventory is full. Yeah.
You could fatten the camp's funds through a bit of trading.
Yeah, I sure can. I sure can. Alright. Donate. That I gotta keep. Donate. I can donate that somewhere else.
I'll be here if you need me. Caught that delicious aroma, did ya? Fine nose you've got there.
No, I mean, I already got this guy, so. Alchemy for him.
Cool. Don't just gulp everything down. You need to savor the flavor.
Alright, let me check to see how my stream is going. Alright, it is 1080p on that one. 1080p. Cool, 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 cool. Alright. Nice. Alright. Very nice. 1080p on everything. Yeah, I know when I pull up another thing, it makes it spike, so it does kind of suck, but at least it should be good from here. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. Take the axe. The hammer. That. Flame spear. Poison. Oh, I got 11 of those. It's crazy. I got 2 of these. So I can actually sell one of these off. Yeah. Sell it to this guy.
It's about time you got hungry.
And there we go.
Time for me. Don't forget to eat, yeah?
Don't forget to eat, eh? Alright, it is 11, so 6 hours should be good enough. Should be barely just becoming bright outside. Barely. Alright. So I got a whole bunch of room now. Sold a whole bunch of stuff. Alright. What I really should do what does that one do? Oh, okay, that's cool. Alright. Yeah, that would be the next one to do. I don't have enough materials. Yeah. Alright, and then I'm going to go. Where am I going? Alright, so I need to go to Payloon. Which I think I did go to already. No, maybe not. Silver Wolf Cave. Alright, let me see. It would be up over here. Or is it over here? And I'm trying to remember. There is supposed to be like an abyss thing that I go to. Which it would be down over this way somewhere. Right, because that's by Waywoods. So it's gonna be over here. Yeah, so I gotta be up over there. I gotta travel back that way, right? It's gonna be that tower over there. Yeah. That's where I'm heading to. I mean, if I was to go up top here. Alright. So there is a farm area. Yeah, I gotta go up there. It's got the bell in there, and then it falls down, and that's where I would end up fighting the other boss. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. I think my settings are a little too high. Inputs, camera acceleration. What's that? Timber. Bucket. Oh, it's got some arrows. Let's go straight back down, huh? A beer. Yeah, let's go straight back down. What's that, though? Why is it glowing over there? Oh. It's the water. Duh. Duh. Yeah, so after I get up here, what I do actually want to do is get infinite arrows. And so the way to get that, you have to do... You have to do certain things in order to be able to get that. You can't just get it, unfortunately. Oh, jeez. Really? Alright, let me check. Cool. To get... Yeah, there's like a certain thing you have to go get in order for it to actually work. Yeah, because to fight the next boss, you want to have infinite arrows. And the best way to do that is to actually actively go and get a gear that you can put on a bow in order to be able to do that. And so that's what I'm going to do. Alright. And this is where I'll end up going. I'll come back to... Yeah, today's all about grinding better gears, doing all that kind of stuff. In fact, the food should be something like that. And then to get the fire element, you'd go in here, you go all the way up to the top, and then knock the bell all the way down, and then you gotta jump all the way back down. But at least now I got this all set up. I can go back to my map. I can go... Where is it at? Okay. I can go back over here. I didn't set up one. Damn. I guess I'll be going back over there. Thought I had one set up, but I guess not. This is probably the closest nexus. Yeah. Unfortunately, that is the closest nexus. Let me see. Okay. So I have to go over there in order to go to a workshop and then like kind of request to do all that. There's no direct way of doing it. So you gotta go this way. Huh. Have I gone over here? I don't think I have. I'm not trying to go over there anyways, so I'll take care of that at some other point. I'm a little busy with something else. I feel like there's a marker up there. You know what I'm saying? No, no marker. Oh well. There's gotta be one right around here though, right? What's in here? The shop.
My goods aren't for people.
Puppy plate helm. Vision net. Puppy plate armor. Yo. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Rescue puppy outfits. I mean, you already know I'm getting that. A visionette neckerchief.
I did a good job, didn't I? people.
My goods aren't for people. Yeah, I get that.
Mike, won't you stay a little longer?
What's this guy?
Just tell me what you'd like dyed and I'll get it done.
Oh, okay. What color dyes you got? A yellow dye. Oh, you could do like a white dye. Yeah, you could do like a white dye on this one, because then you go to the material, and that's literally white. Let's go here. That'd be crazy. That does the inlay of it.
I specialize in transforming garments.
Yeah, it's a yellow dye technically.
I specialize in transforming. Have a colorful day.
Have a colorful day.
Hi there.
Hello. Okay. There was another like shop or whatever that I'm supposed to go to.
I can sound like a kitten. Wanna hear? Hey, do I know?
Let's see. There's bounties over here too. Wow. Yeah, all right. So that little thing that you see at the bottom right here, like when I stay here, you can see the little markers. That's for the extra things that you want to get. So if I go right to where the marker is, that would actually help significantly. Is this it right here?
I wonder if there's a way past the chief.
Okay.
The stars sparkle, the water sparkles. You sparkle too.
Is this supposed to be the chief?
The village is quite lively these days.
Sure is. Or is this the chief?
Hello.
Oh, today was a right bastard, but tomorrow's another day. A proper pint will get
I
me
don't know
right
exactly
back
where
up.
this extra little... There's supposed to be a nature witch. I don't know where that's at though. search. Alright. It's supposed to be around here somewhere. Finding it is the hard part, though. It's over here. No. Yeah. It would be up over here. What are these kids doing?
Whoa! Look, a stranger! Hello! How did you get in? Oh, I've got something to ask you. Quick! It's a pilot! Surrender! Surrender! Enough! Stop being silly
Yo, Vic,
sprites.
how you doing?
What's happening here?
Seriously. Look, I need to know. Does this place really exist? Well, you came from outside, didn't you?
Is that an adventure journal?
A big, grand adventure! I said quit it, little brain. So, is there...
Perhaps. There might be.
Really? You heard them? We should go and look for it! Our adventure begins!
Yeah. It's... speak with the Shane. Listen to the chief's requests. I'm just trying to get infinite arrows, man, so I can fight this boss. And they're just making it tough.
Hi there.
Is that not the chief? This is the
Those
chief.
little troublemakers. Why are they so desperate to see the outside world? They only end up causing chaos when they wander off. If it's not too much trouble, could you send any you happen to run into back here?
All right.
You will? Maybe you should take this.
What am I
It seems
taking?
to have filled their heads with thoughts of wild adventures.
Ah. Traveler's log. That's what I needed.
You look kind of scared.
That should free up some of my stuff. I got a funny story. Uh, that's crazy. Goofy adventure. Alright, so I gotta go over here. That is pretty funny. Alright. So some of the stuff I'm just going to be looking up on my phone instead. I've been using my PC to look it up, and it does drop the frames. You know, I think I'm going to do is, since the frames are having more issues being too high, I'll put it at 75. That should fix it. I'm 5 years old, and she took a whole video of my bedroom. Yeah, that'll do it. That will do it. Alright, so I gotta go over this way. So this should be the other witch. I'm not exactly sure if it is, but I would presume it is.
Good day. The village is quite lively these days.
Yeah, this is the other witch.
I'm making a potion that gives you lots of energy, but I don't have enough herbs. If I had them, I could finish it really, really fast. And I promise you'll be very surprised with what I make. I might even tell you some interesting news later. Could you go find some herbs for me, please?
Yeah, I guess
I'm counting on you.
Gather lavender. I think I have lavender anyways.
What should we poke at and study today?
What did I say? Polymer leaf research. Secret tools of life. Alright. Replenishing arrows. There we go. This is what I need. I mean, I could just go and fight the other boss, but I'd rather get this out of the way so I have an infinite amount of arrows. So then I could start making kind of my ultimate build, and this is kind of what I've been building up to do. And so...
Even if we mess up, I'll show you a brand new discovery next time.
I'll put maybe 70. 73. Maybe that'll work. Hopefully that fixes the whole issue that I've been having.
Promise.
Yeah. Alright, so it's telling me to go that way. Over here. There should be... I'm guessing that mysterious energy is the energy that you use to, for like a teleport or whatever. But yeah, can't really worry about that one. Interesting. So here's the lavender. What's this one right here?
Greetings.
Greetings.
Learning's easy. I'll show you a brand new discovery next time, I promise.
Wow, you actually brought them?
Yeah, of
Thank
course.
you so much.
What's next?
Now I can make you a potion that'll give you loads and loads of energy. I can't wait to start. And come visit me anytime if you ever have a question for me. Have you ever held a cat?
Of course.
Let's do even more fun experiments today.
Okay, so this is the one. Yeah. An energy boost, yeah. I mean, I really don't need it. Honestly, my build is pretty strong as is. It will take 2 hours of research time. I guess I can go do other stuff, right? Will it be exactly 2 hours of research time? It's already at 2.5. Yeah, so I shouldn't be getting any more drop frames or anything, any of those issues anymore. I mean, the only way that that would happen is if like the internet completely just gets turned off or other issues like that, but I shouldn't be getting any dropped frames or anything. I'm trying to check on something. Yeah, I think I'll just end up leaving the full screen for that, which I usually don't for like the actual stream and all of the software over on this screen. I mean, yeah, they'll be done less than 2 hours. Did you purchase any item in this game? No, I haven't purchased any items. This game doesn't have any what's called microtransactions. It doesn't have that. I mean, that's what I assume you're asking. You're asking about microtransactions. Yeah, I'm pretty happy that it doesn't. Just because I'm trying to get away from. I mean, obviously, I'll still play games that have that. I'm trying to slow down on my purchasing, all that kind of stuff. I looked at all the stuff that I bought last year and the year before, and yeah, I really need to really slow down on that. So pretty much everything that I have will be like as far as I want to go, you know. At least for the next couple years. The next thing I want to do is obviously buy a new car, and you know, that's pretty much my next purchase, but that's something that's really expensive, and everything that I have been buying, it's been kind of leading up to that, so that would be the next thing. Yeah, it's already at 30%. I could just wait here until she's actually finished. Are you thinking about it? Are you researching it in your brain? Is it loading? Yeah, so I set my bit rate to be lower. Because I know that for Twitch and YouTube, their bit rates are different. With YouTube, you can do like 100, megabytes or 100 gigabytes per second or whatever per minute. But for YouTube, it's you can go pretty high. For Twitch, it can only be around 800. So that's the reason why my stream yesterday lagged out and it just stopped. So to remedy that, I brought I was at 100 kilobytes per second, or 100k kilobytes per second. I brought it down to like 7,300 kilobytes as opposed to 100k. So it's definitely a lot different. Let me. Yeah, I mean, it's a goal of mine that I'm kind of working on, so I knew that I wanted to stream more and have my stream be a lot better, so that's pretty much why, like, I'm able to use. I've had this camera for like over 10 years. I just never actually used it. I mean, I did use it the first year I started streaming, which was, like almost 5 years. It was like 4 years and a couple months ago. I first started streaming on Twitch. I did use my console to stream on it, and then I used it into my Mac Mini. So like I was still streaming on, kind of like made it seem like a PC build, but it wasn't. And then so I decided to kind of gravitate eventually into like doing a lot of YouTube content. The one thing that I did realize is that there are AI features now with all of these platforms. So like on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch hasn't implemented it yet, but they're about to. But you know, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, like all these platforms, they all have an AI remix. And what's really bad about it is that it takes your likeness, your voice, takes all of that, and it uses what you're saying. And it, you know, like the company that is running TikTok or whatever, they can sell that information. And if it was like a viral video that you made, it could take your voice and they'll put like a different avatar. It'll be like a different person, and they'll take your voice and the way that you sound and said everything, and they'll make a clip off of that and then resell it. You know, it's pretty crazy. The stuff that I found out the last couple of days. So like that's why it was like 2 days ago. So like was it on Sunday? Yeah. On Sunday I decided not to stream, and that's the reason why, because I had to go on TikTok and I had to go into every single one of my videos. And I probably have, you know, like obviously over 1,000 videos on there. But I had to go into every video, go to the 3 dots on the side. Like basically like if you were to go onto someone's page and it says like the share option, or like if you were to copy the video or something or download it, that option for me when I look on my own videos, it's going to be a three dots, and then that's where I would put like the privacy settings. That on there, they have it where it has like an AI remix. YouTube has it, TikTok has it, Facebook has it, pretty much all of these apps have it. And it's basically allowing those companies like TikTok and all these other companies to use your stuff, your videos that you made. They can take it, download it, and then repurpose it. You know, so like if I didn't turn it off, they could technically you know, have like my whole surroundings, my voice, and then just change me personally into somebody else and just have them doing the same things like this. And or not even like this, but just like have my hands down, and then it'll just have my voice but like somebody else talking, you know, like somebody else's look. And that's kind of the funny thing, is that like there's so many people that were telling, like when actors were complaining about it and they were going on strike for it. You know, and it did affect me because like I obviously work in that industry, and so, you know, I am an actor, but I'm not a certified actor. Like I've acted in stuff, but I don't have like what's known as a SAG card. So it's basically like an actor's career like card or whatever, and you have to pay for it and all that stuff. I don't have that. But because they went on strike, they closed down the industry for a little bit, for a couple months. And then, you know, that was kind of one of the things that they were trying to do, is make sure that like AI, you know, like they said, oh, we can't have any of that, you know. That was like the thing that was going on with it. Why is that happening? Alright, so research completed. I'm trying to make sure that my stream is still working. Alright. Let's go there. Obviously that's gonna keep working. That should be fine. But yeah, it's getting pretty scary, not gonna lie. I'm trying to check on my other stuff, the outputs, intervals. You're saying my stream's lagging? Yeah, I figured. That's fine now. No, I think it's... I don't know what's going on with it. So weird. Outputs. Nah, that's not gonna change anything. That ain't helping. Output. Okay, so you can go constant. I think it was having issues, and I'm trying to remedy those issues. And a lot of times what it is it has to deal with other people using the internet. And that kind of just messes everything
I
up.
just thought of something really amazing.
Okay. Replenish arrows. Replenishing ammo, arrow 1 required. Or required. Palmer pills.
Even if there's still so much interesting stuff left to see.
Alright, let me see. That's not it. I think this traveling log, crafting book, shadow leaf disguise. Okay. Key item. Item with a bow to strike targets from afar, whether in hunting or in battle. Your friend and his dad arguing about an AI video. His dad believed it was real video, and my friend trying to convince his dad that it's an AI video. Yeah. That's not surprising. Let's see. Yeah, so my stream is doing it again. Okay. What settings? Mm, okay. It doesn't have a native auto reset. Okay. Alright, so I got the key item. Now do I just put this on? Broken arrows to be reused.
See you next time.
Okay, so let me check which arrows I'm using. Okay. Let me see how many I have. I got 33. Still got 33. Oh, what? It used it? I should have saved it before I did anything. I should have saved it before I did anything.
What should we poke at and study today? Learning's easy peasy. I'll show you a brand new discovery next time, I promise.
But that didn't help. Alright. Saves. Where am I at? It is 622. It's supposed to be an unlimited arrow, but I don't think I did it right. Yeah, I don't think I did it right. I don't think I did it right. Unlimited arrow. I think I might have lost it. I'm not sure. As I pull it back out. Nah. I might actually have unlimited arrows now. Let me see. It's at 33. No. No, no, no. $30. It was supposed to be unlimited arrow. I think I might have lost it though. So I think my best bet would be to... Alright. What does it say? Okay, unequipping and re-equipping of the bow. Let's see. Yeah, I still got it. Yeah, so it's right here. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to get I'm gonna go get a better bow. Yeah, so I still have it. I don't need to worry about that now. What I do want to do is I want to save it. Let's delete. Alright. Yeah, so apparently what a lot of people have been saying is like it'll just disappear for some reason. And so when you have to re-equip it, but there's a certain way you have to equip it. You can't just do whatever. You have to equip it a certain way, I guess. So, I mean, it's a plus. Definitely did pretty good on that one. Okay, let's see. Unlimited. Okay, so you need the focused shot, which I have. I need the unlimited arrow. Alright, let me go to a... Yeah, I mean, these are things that I'm just looking up because I want to be able to have unlimited everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of like the task that I'm doing today. Because once I do this, then I won't have to worry about it. All right, let's get summon my pets. There he is. That's this guy. Ah, he can't wear that? I should be able to. Where'd he go? Unsummon, summon. There he is. Look at you, little boy. A deep dive. Yeah, something like that. Gave armor to my dog. Yeah, I mean, I've been blazing through this game. I mean, realistically, mostly everyone else that would be at this point would be at like over 100, hours. Me, I'm barely, 60 hours in. Now I'm trying to get one of the most OP things to do. Yeah, so you go to her, you get that. Yeah, it's my pet. I gave him some armor today. All right, so what I'm realizing is that so this does have 2 arrows, right? They are infinite arrows, but they do break. So what you need to get is an abyss gear to put on the bow so that it doesn't break, right? Yeah, that's what you need to do. Yeah, and I need to go by to the Spire of Frost and get a whole bunch of gear and material from people over there. I'm gonna have to use my shield on this one. Yeah, because the next thing I will have to do is I have to go to... Where is that other witch? There's another witch that's like over here? No, it's not that one. There is another witch around here. I forgot where she's at though. Yeah, I have to go to... No, that's the Institute. No. No, 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 no. Where is the second witch at? I know the first one is right here. Shadow Whisper Cave. The other one shows the witch, though. So I'm trying to remember where that one's at. I think she has a cabin. Ooh, okay. So I got that one open. The Anabarms or bra. Autumn bra sword. Yeah, so that's one of the next guys to go after. I gotta remember where she's at though. I keep on forgetting where she's even at. The Witch Woods. Yeah, so she's over here. I could have sworn I've gone over here already. Whatever. She is going to be right here. Yeah, that is so weird. I could have sworn I've gone over there already. But I guess not. Alright. She's gonna be over this way. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do is I'll get the infinite arrows. I'll be able to use that against this guy. And a whole bunch of other characters, honestly. I think I see a couple markers. I know she's around here somewhere. Pretty sure that's one right there. What was it that I saw? Ah. Really? Huh. No, but it does move. Mm. I don't know how to open that. Well, well, well. Alright. I know there's got to be one close by here. There's no way that there isn't. You know what I'm saying? That just doesn't make any sense why there wouldn't be one close by. Yeah, there's like one like right over here, I guess. A little bit past her place. Yeah. I knew there had to be one over here. I could have sworn that I had went to this one before, but what is that? The herbalist pack? But that's not it. Hello.
Wander at your leisure. See what
Craft
calls to
abyss gears. All right. Shock word. Surge, composure. Insights. Okay, I have to figure out which one I need. I have to do fusions. There's a way to be able to make it. Yeah, I have to try to get an Abyss Gear Infinite. Yeah. So these aren't gonna work. I mean, it helps, but because if I go and substitutions. Okay, these are showing different ones. So, Beast Bane, Solidarity, Aptitude, Service, Blessing of the Beast, Blessing of Nature, Blessing of Earth, Efficiency, Gourmet, Infinite Arrows. This is the one you want to get, is the Infinite Arrows, like level 3 is the one you want to get. Yeah, so it's gonna be a little tough to do. Not enough materials. Okay, so I'm gonna look up which ones I need for that. Swift 1, Composure, and Vigor. Okay. Swift 1, Composure, and Vigor. Or if I can get an Infinite Arrow 1 and some diamonds, I can get a level 3. Yeah, so let's see. Now I gotta look up which. Yeah, so if I back out of this.
You'll find. I hope you found what you sought.
Yeah. If I go to my skill tree. Grappling. I think it might be this one. No. Shield bash. Yeah, so if I use the shield bash. Hey, at least I know where it's at now, right? I'm trying to make sure I have the shield bash, because that's what I'm going to use next in order to get all these Abyss gears from these people. Because then I can actually use my shield for this. It would be like down here if I did. I mean, I could use these as well. I was just thinking about that. Yeah, I think I did use it, yeah. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, so I'm gonna throw that shield back on. And then be able to see here. Trying to make sure I didn't use them. And that's that right there. No, I have 5 of them, I guess. And before I venture out, I gotta put that back on. Alright. And I have my dog out as well. I have to go to the spire.
Well met, warrior.
Alright. Go to the spire.
What's on your mind?
Map. Let's see. So the spire is... It's over here, right? Nah. Try to remember where it's at. Spire of Soaring. Huh. This is where it's at. Spire of Frost, right? And then it's going to be somewhere around here. Yeah, so there's a spot that's like right up over here that I need to go to, and then that's where I take out people's shields and whatnot. Before I do that, I will go... I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go over there and see if I can do the shield thing. If I can't, then obviously I need to go find more. So if I pull out that... Alright, let me see. I don't think I have the shield bash. don't think I have it. Control and that. Slam that. I do have it. I'm gonna need to practice with it for a little bit. What's up, fellas? What's up, buddy? You guys are so weak. There's just one more left. Where's this guy at? Is he up there? He's up there. Honey, I'm home. Nothing in here of value. Oh. There's herbs in here. I guess those are valuable. Can't get through that one? What? That's so weird. Got some red dye. Like I really even need that. Two-handed bronze cup. Yeah, that's what the dog is good for. Is because they can literally do all that for you. You know, it helps. All right, so I got a whole bunch of stuff that I can open. Cogwheels. You know, I'm gonna keep that. Let me go back over to my camp. What time is it? 5 p.m. Alright. Let's do a 12-hour reset. Let's see. Put that there. I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. I will be right back. All right. Bloody Red Knight. What's going on, Em? No, I remember you. I just had to go to grab some water real quick. Replenish. Alright. Alright, I have to go over here, fix my gear. Bloody Red Knight. This guy. Alright, I am gear farming today.
I'm glad you're here.
Alright. Can I send anyone else out?
Looking for anyone specific?
I don't have enough for that. That's not much of a reward. You don't get anything off of that. So 720. Okay. But I'm wasting currency when I do that. That doesn't give me anything. Jeez. That's why I've been doing it myself, you know. I've been going and doing these myself. Ah, yeah, I need to do this. Skill requirements not met. I need this guy and this guy.
I'll see that everyone's well looked after.
Yeah, no, it was a red one. Yeah. Now I am going over here. I'm going to be farming some gears. And it's gonna be like right over here somewhere. Whoa, I'm taking damage? Okay. I know why I'm taking damage. Yeah. There we go. Now I'm not taking any more damage. It's crazy. That is crazy. I don't have anything that's small to be able to use for that. I mean, I can eat some of that. Yeah, that didn't really do much. Okay. Map. Yeah, it is funny. I got the sword from over here, and like, it's funny that I did that, you know? Okay. My best bet would be to go over here. Okay. Whoa. That's pretty crazy. No. There we go. Oh, come on, dude. Jeez. I wasn't expecting on taking damage like that. That's crazy. Alright. Well, it is going to be over this way. Yeah, so this is where you're supposed to farm the people. Are those not it? I think these are. I think it is, but I'm not entirely sure. No, I think it's further along. You would think it's this, but I don't think it is. Maybe it is. Yeah, it is. So this is where you farm all the gears off of these people. Oh, jeez. Escape? Jeez. Okay. That's kind of crazy. Okay, when they're about to hit, you do that. You parry it. Okay. Well, that's not working. Okay. No, stop. Go this way, jeez. Yeah, that's how you do it. But I'm like taking so much damage, it's crazy. Yeah, I feel like they definitely nerfed a lot of it. It's like, I'm doing that and it's not working, you know? Jeez. I mean, he's grabbing a lot of my stuff, but... Come on. Okay. Jeez. No. Oh, not again. Not again. Not again. No. Ah. It happened again. It happened again. I forgot to put that function on. Aw, man. Okay. Give me a sec. I'm gonna be fixing whatever I need to fix. Alright. Damn it. Can't believe I did that again.